Welcome to the house. So this is the lot, as you can see, and there's some lines painted. So let's take a tour of the house. So this is the patio. Come up onto the patio. We take a nice walk along the front of the edge of the house in the patio, and we come to this entry area. And I haven't drawn it, but the main entry door is here. And now you're into the great room. The great room has a long wall here. Goes to the back. There's a stairway down to the basement back there. Comes around. That's a mud room. Sorry. That's a mud room. I'm already getting lost in this giant thing. There's a pantry here. And now we've turned the corner and we're in the kitchen. So this is the kitchen. The front patio out front. Here's the kitchen sink, and are you ready for this? I'm working and washing some dishes and looking at that beautiful mountain. So gorgeous. So that's my view from the kitchen sink. There'll be a refrigerator, countertop, stove will be over here, so when I'm fricasseeing or whatever, I get to look out that window too. So we're coming back through. This is the pantry. So you have a pocket door. It's a pantry. This is the garage, the decoy garage I call it. And there's a pass-through here to unload groceries from the back of the car right into this pantry. There's a little opening in the wall there called a Costco door. So from inside the garage, there's also a stairway access that'll go into the basement from the garage. I'm going to transmogrify through the wall. And then there's going to be a couple of steps and then an elevated platform to give a landing to go out at grade out the back of the garage. So this is up 3 steps. And when you come in through here, you're coming in through the mudroom. There's a closet in the mudroom. You're in the mudroom, and I didn't draw it, but there's a door here. I guess I ought to make a door here. Okay, that's how we get out of the mudroom. Back into the great room. We come back into the great room. There's those stairs. We come back here, and now we're into the metal shop. And the wood shop. This is a measurement error. There's a little bump out for that closet, but that's the wood shop. So we come through this assembly and transfer room. We have our half bath. And then we come through the doorway into the real garage. I'll call it the real garage. And so we have a wall. It's about 4 feet back, so that's maybe 6, but anyway, there's a wall there. And the garage, front of the garage is there with there's a man door, and there's a 12-foot door here. There's a little bit of a bump out here, and then there's a 10-foot door, and then a 14-foot door. And I'm walking. This is still garage. This is the back wall of the garage. It finally came to an end. And here's the back corner. So now I'm going to turn around and there we are, just so you know what the street looks like and everything. So we're in this big garage space. This is the back wall of the house, a very long span of back wall. And there's a man door outside the back. Here's a stairway that will take me up to a loft area, which will go from the industrial area defining wall out to about here. 1,400 square foot storage space, accessible through this stairway. So coming back to the main part of the house, a long day in the shop, we re-enter the domestic zone, and let's take a trip into the laundry room. So we have a little linen closet here, laundry room here, so we're doing our laundry. Back up here is a full bath. This is the second bedroom. It's got a nice nook for a desk and chair. And then this thing right here is going to be a special area of storage rooms that happen to be co-located bottom, middle, top, wink wink, removable floors. Okay, so closet for the second bedroom, door, second bedroom, nice. So let's come around to the master suite. So we come back out into the great room. So we're back out into the great room. There's those stairs over there. And that was the place we entered the house. So this hallway opens up into my office. Welcome to my office. There's a pocket door to go into the bedroom. We'll show that in a second. That's the hallway outside into the bedroom, so there's 2 ways to get into that bedroom. And then when I'm sitting in my office, clickety-clicking it away, even better. Get real. Look at that thing. Pictures don't do it justice. Okay, so if I get any work done, that's how that'll go. Let's head into the bedroom. So this is the master bedroom. Generous, but not oversized. We'll come into the bathroom. There'll be a sink or 2 on this wall. So I'll get afternoon sunshine. And then toilet closet. Walk-in closet for the master suite. There'll be a counter here with some cabinets and all shelving all around, and a pass-through door into the laundry room, so I can bring laundry in and out. This is the shower tub room. So glass, combination of glass or glass in a wall section here. Haven't decided yet. Probably a drop-in tub as opposed to a freestanding, but I'm still making that decision. Feel free to like or comment the wisdom of all that. That was that second bathroom back there. The curiously stacked storage rooms with removable floors. And there's that second bedroom, and then the metal shop goes back there, and then the garage goes back there. Way back there. If I ever decide to stand in front of my big bedroom window and look out of it, and actually open the shades. Yeah, kind of got to lean on that one though. So that's the front of the house, is 2-foot staggers. Bedroom, office, front porch, and the kitchen. So we'll leave the bedroom from the hallway. Again, the great rooms here. I got to draw in the. Let's make a door, shall we? It's going to be a door in case people want to come visit. And then we'll exit the house, and we're going to come down. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do the stairs down there and turn onto the driveway, or down there. I've got happy neighbors already. Everybody's good. And there's the house.